So as we look at Cade Cunningham scoring in the paint, the main thing I want to highlight is the variety of ways he's able to do it. And we're going to kind of start with like back to the basket. So here, kind of turns a drive in. This isn't a true post-up, but he turns his back to Duncan Robinson and then attacks, is able to drive across the lane, and then the beautiful left-handed finish. That's one thing you're going to see through multiple of these is that left-hand finish. This one is a little bit more true, like turn into a post-up. So here, kind of drives, gets the defender off balance with the crossovers, gets him backed up, and now he can turn it into a post-up. He misses this one, but I love this little baby hook from him when he gets a shorter defender on him. I think that's a huge part of his game we're going to see. Even right here, this is, again, isn't a true post-up, but he likes to turn his back to the basket, and then a nice pivot and step through. Again, he isn't able to make it, but you can just see the footwork and his ability to play in those situations and be comfortable makes you wonder if we'll see more true post-ups eventually. Here's a huge area of improvement from earlier in the year. I think earlier in the year, he would have drove the baseline and he would have passed this. He would try to Sadiq Bey or zing it to Killian Hayes. He keeps the dribble alive, kind of puts the defender on his back, and then turns it into that little over the left shoulder baby hook. So I love that improvement there from Cade Cunningham, and you've already seen a variety of ways that he's been able to finish when attacking the lane. We're going to see it here now. Okay, he's able to give the shot fake, turn, and he's pretty comfortable kind of in this 10 to 12 foot area shooting these fadeaway shots too over Sabonis right there. So a nice little show, spin, and the spin move is something he really likes to go to as well, as we'll see right here. So he's going to attack, go to the right, defender overplays, gets back to his left hand with the spin, and again, that beautiful, he looks so comfortable with the left hand. Now, if you guys remember that Wizards game, he went to the basket multiple times in the overtime, and that was one of those clips. And then right here, he's going to attack, and this is where he has to get a little bit better. Again, goes to the left hand, and this is the practical reason for it. If he tries to shoot this with his right hand, it's getting blocked. Goes to his left hand with the little floater and isn't able to convert. I think the floater is one aspect of his paint game that I'd like to see him improve. I've talked to guys who said that wasn't really his thing in college, but I think it's going to be something he has to be good at in the NBA. As you see him go to it here, a little bit of a finger roll with it, but goes to his right hand there and able to convert. Another area is playing through contact. Sometimes we see him be really good at it, like you see here as he attacks against the Pacers, plays through that contact and finish. So sometimes you're able to see him play through that contact and finish well, and then at other times here earlier in the Pacers game, you're going to see where he struggles with it a little bit, gets a little bit loose with the handle, okay, and ends up in a turnover. So he's got to be able to play through like physical contact and also just like the reaching hands that he's going to deal with in the NBA. And I think as he gets on an NBA weight strength program this offseason, we'll see his body change over this next offseason. And then how about just attacking length in an isolation situation? So here against a very good defender and Kevin Durant, gets him on his heels, blow by, and then able to stretch out, finish through contact. And if we go back, I want to show this extension right there. Look at the extension right here that he's able to create with his length. I'm going to talk about how he gets a shot blocked at times because he's not necessarily a high riser, okay? But if he uses that length, if he's able to get into guys' bodies, he's able to finish. So here against the Wizards, immediate blow by on the mismatch, and then again, same foot, same hand. So off foot finish here, but extends with that right hand, and you see Gafford's not really able to contest as Cade extends that ball way out in front. So that's where he's going to have to be really good. And just to leave you off with what I'm talking about at times, where, a great split right here. So that's the thing I didn't even highlight enough is his ability just to get by guys, to get to this area of the floor in the paint, the most cherished area of the floor on offense, and then get to there, and then it's just about finishing. That's the hardest part, is getting there, and he's gotten really good at that. But here he doesn't really create that contact with Nerlens Noel, so when he extends, Noel's still able to get there. So just a small area for him to improve, as he does get his shot blocked quite a bit right now. Not quite a bit, but at times. And so just another area he can improve. But again, the most important part is he is getting to that area of the floor, I feel like, at a very good rate.